Hey everybody, welcome in. It's another edition of the Doug Russell Television Show. Hope you're having a great 4th of July holiday weekend. Now the NBA has joined the NFL in locking out their players. A couple of things that are going on that are different in the NBA lockout as opposed to the NFL lockout. The NFL lockout, I still believe, is going to get solved, and we're not going to see any loss of games, even though there seemingly was a backslide this past week as far as the negotiations between the owners and the players are concerned. DeMaurice Smith went and told his constituency, the players, that there is no deal imminent despite what some of the media reports had indicated. Now, I still think they're going to figure out. I hope they're going to figure it out. But the difference between the NFL and the NBA is, in the NFL, the owners are making a lot of money, and it is in their best interest, as well as the players' best interest, because let's face it, they're not the best money managers in the world, to come together and not have any type of work stoppage. It's a $9 billion business, and seemingly everybody's getting theirs. However, in the NBA, there is a fundamental difference between the players and the owners. The players are the ones that are making all of the money right now, and there are so many franchises that are losing money, including our very own Milwaukee Bucks. Senator Herb Kohl has lost money hand over fist every single year, and really there's no end in sight to how much money he is going to lose. And I think Bucks fans should be fortunate that they've got an owner who's willing to spend up to the salary cap. It's just unfortunately some of the basketball decisions that they've made over the last several years just haven't panned out. But the Bucks aren't the only team that are losing a lot of money. If you're not filling up your building every single night, if you're in a small media market, you're really behind the 8 ball. There are some teams, say the Sacramento Kings, for example, they've fallen on hard times on the court, and it's really started to affect their bottom line. For a long time, they were flirting with moving to Anaheim, California, and they're not the only team that are looking at their bottom line and saying, I don't know that we can financially make this work. What the NBA wants to do is what the NHL did a few years ago and rework all of the contracts, rewind a lot of the money that they've already promised the players in the forms of individual contracts. It's worked for the NHL. Don't think for a second that the NBA isn't trying to figure that out. I think the NFL lockout is going to get figured out. The NBA lockout, I don't see any end in sight for this for at least 5, 6, 7, 8 months, which means that it will go into the regular season, and then everybody loses. But there are some owners, believe it or not, who say that even if they locked out the players for the entire season, they would still lose less money than if they did have a season. A sobering thought for NBA fans. Have a great 4th of July holiday weekend. We'll talk to you next week right here on the Doug Russell Television Show. Have a good one. Doug Russell Show!